I'm Catherine Martin, founder of Quiet Time Ministries. Every day I have the privilege of meeting alone with the one who actually created me, who made the world, and his name is Jesus. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and this is my quiet time. Today I want to give you a promise that is an incredible certainty in the midst of a life that can feel unpredictable and undependable. And in fact, we often don't know what is going to happen in the future. However, we do know who holds our future. And oh, what a great comfort that is for us. If you are doubting God's plan in your life today, this promise is for you. If you don't understand the course of your life, this promise is for you. If you are wondering if you are really getting anywhere, this promise is for you. And if you are having trouble trusting God, this promise is for you. Here it is, Isaiah 46, verse 10. And it's God speaking. And he says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, things which have not been done, saying, my purpose will be established, and I will accomplish all my good pleasure. What God is telling us here is that no matter what happens, He will establish His purpose and accomplish all His good pleasure. The New Living Translation puts it this way, and I'm going to start with verse 9 because it's just so good. Remember the things I have done in the past, for I alone am God. I am God, and there is none like me. Only I can tell you the future before it even happens. Everything I plan will come to pass, for I do whatever I wish. Then it goes on in verse 11 to say, I have said what I would do, and I will do it. You know, just have to say, I love these words today. No matter what difficulties you are enduring, no matter what impossible situation, no matter what losses you have experienced, God is still on the throne. The Lord rules and reigns. He is telling us here that in our difficulties, He wants us to remember Him. He alone is God. So my encouragement for all of us today is to remember our God. He reigns, He rules. He always keeps His word. You can count on it. Everything He plans will come to pass. Nothing can thwart His purpose. So here's what we must do. We must move our gaze from the horizontal, temporal things of this world to the vertical, eternal things of God. A big word in the New Living Translation is remember. Oh, how quickly we forget. It's almost like we have amnesia from day to day. That's one of the reasons why our daily quiet time is so important. I also want to ask you, are you studying God's Word? If not, then I want to encourage you to get into a good Bible study. There are lots of good ones out there, and if you're not sure where to begin, then I encourage you to go to our Quiet Time Ministries website and get one of the Quiet Time studies, like A Heart That Hopes in God or Pilgrimage of the Heart. A good Bible study will help you to know and love and trust God and His Word. I have found that studying God's Word in my quiet time is imperative, especially when I'm in circumstances I don't understand. Instead of living in despair and discouragement, God changes the way I think with the truth from His Word. Then the Spirit of God uses that Word to transform me and make me the person He wants me to be. Oh, how we need these promises of God today. There's so much happening that could surely get us down and defeat us. So, dear friend, drink in a good dose of God's Word today and find comfort from Isaiah 46, verse 10. God will accomplish His plans and His pleasure. Oh Lord, thank you for the certainty of your promise in Isaiah 46, verse 10. I choose to remember you today and live in the light of what you say. And that's my quiet time for this week. God bless you as you continue on in the great adventure of knowing Him.